Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Shania Andrisa Putri. I will explain about application of generic counseling theories in marriage and family counseling for the final examination of marriage counseling. So let's begin. The first one is a generic counseling theories in marriage and family counseling. Number one is psychoanalysis. Psychoanalysis, for adherents of psychoanalysis, unresolved conflict in the past are more outside the individual awareness, and these circumstances always influence attitude, thoughts, and behavior. Individuals respond to aspects and situations of life that are currently being experienced. Therefore, awareness insight is very important for factor for directing, understanding, reducing conflict, and improving intrapsychic life and interpersonal relationship in family. Again, next, client-centered approach. Roger emphasized that individual clients in group membership will achieve the self-confidence where he say that family members can trust him. This can happen if the main condition exists, namely honesty, authenticity, understanding, caring, accepting, appreciating positively, and active learning. The third one is existential approach. The basic assumption of the family is that family members determine and develop their destiny through the life choice they make themselves. Humans are only victims who are passively shaped by outside force. This seems to be the conclusion or view of most families. The family members who are unhappy in each other's life, can actually make a difference. In effect, they can change their way of letting themselves be loved by others or vice versa. In effect, family members must also be able to change the structure of their life. The fourth is the Gestalt approach. Kempler in 1982 defines that marriage and family counseling with Gestalt approach as a model that focuses on the present moment and on the family experiencing in counseling section. Gestalt theory pays attention to what family members say, how then they say it, what happened when they say something, how their words relate to their action, and whether they try to finish what they have done. The fifth one is transactional analysis, or ET. Approach. The basic goals of the AT approach of marriage and family counseling is to work with contractual structure that each family member makes for the counselor. In general, these contracts have the goal of the independent and functional family structure. The context and model place the client's responsibility on setting one goals and working towards goals. Marriage and family counseling with AT approach. The sixth one is rational emotive behavior therapy, REBT. The goals in the marriage family counseling. okay, are basically the same as those in individual or group counseling. Couple or family members are helped to see that they are responsible for describing themselves through the behavior of other family members. They are encouraged to consider the influence of behavior, thoughts, emotions that have made others in family imitate them. REBT teach family members to be responsible for their actions and tries to change reaction to situations that occur in family life. Seven is behavioral theory. Counselors who are other to behavioral theory approach extended the principles of social learning theory, that is, application to marriage and family counseling. They think that learning procedures that have been used to change human behavior can be applied to change problematic behavior in a marriage and family life. Counselors who are oriented towards behavioral theory see opportunities for behavior change in family members by re-arranging their interpersonal environment. B is specific techniques in marriage and family counseling. 1 is the family floor plan. The family floor plan is a technique has several variations, one of which is for the parents to describe the family plans and pass on information across generations so that they can reach an agreement in interpreting problem. Second is tracking. Counselors who use a structural approach view tracking as an important technique in carrying out the therapy process with families. During this tracking process, the counselor listens intensively to family stories and carefully records that the event that occurred during the counseling process. The third one is communicating skill building techniques. Forms and process of communication are important factors that help the functioning of family. Errors in communicating method that system have negative impact of creating the ability to build communication in the family. Fourth is family sculpting. This technique was developed recreational activities in the family system. The presence of family members in stabilizing relationship with one another on particular occasion. 5 is family photos. This technique has important meaning as information to understand function and the role. Family photos are important moments see respond both verbal or non-verbal. Counselor can discuss the problem that occur in the family through discussion about photos. 6 is special days Spatial day and magnification spatial on things. This technique can be used as solution to avoid boredom that occurs in a member of the family. 7. The empty chair. This technique is often used by gestalt therapists, but it can be adapted for marriage and family counseling. For example, To release expression that is felt by one of the partners, he can play role and carry out the dialogue and empty chair. 8 is a family council meeting. This technique can be designed to hold meetings and sharing between one family member to other family members. 9 is strategic alliance. This technique is involved meeting and family members to provide support so that it can have positive impact on all members in the family. That's all for me. Thank you for attention, and the end I'll end with wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.